and welcome back to Reseller Rowboat. I'm so glad you're here for another highlights video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the items that sold for me in June of 2023 on eBay and Poshmark. I sell mostly mall brand clothing. Before I show you some of the highlights, I want to talk about my numbers on eBay and Poshmark. So I listed 360 items in the month of June, and I cross-posted them to Poshmark from eBay. I sold 187 items on eBay, and I grossed $41.93.05. I'm going to put that up on the screen here for those of you who are visual. And also my ASP on eBay was $22.42. In May, I grossed $54.52.82, so that's a big difference. I was down about 22% from the month before. On Poshmark, I sold 74 items. I grossed $1,730, and my ASP was $23.38. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my PC screen now. We're going to start with some of the eBay solds highlights. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the little rowboat in the bottom right hand corner of your screen anytime during this video. Don't forget to click the bell for all notifications. You'll be notified the next time I upload content or go live. And as always, I'm going to tell you what each item sold for, including shipping, and I'm going to tell you the month that these items were listed. I love selling mall brand clothing because you can invest very little money. If you're a quick lister, quick drafter, and you're more of a volume seller, you can earn quite a bit of money just by selling clothes for little cheap. So I wanted to remind you that each time I show you an item, some of these items sold for quite high, but for each one of these items, I sold 3 or 4, maybe even 5 more items for less. So here we go, and you're always welcome to go to my eBay store, which is linked below, and see all of the solds from my store. Alright, the first is a Not Your Daughter's jeans, gray. They sold for $29.99. They were straight legs. They were listed in February. A pair of Cato's women pants. They were 18Ws, capri curvy. They sold for $28.87. They were listed in May. This next one is a brand I want you to pay attention to because this brand sold within a couple of days. It's called Pyramid. This is my second item from this brand. It sold for $37.57, and it was just a beautiful overlay top. And it could also be used as like a cover-up, I guess, but it's kind of dressy actually. Coldwater Creek. This dress was a size 8 sleeveless. Really pretty pattern. It sold for $27.43, and it was listed back in December. I believe I showed this item on my Shipping Sunday live stream. It's an apartment 9 dress, very sparkly, great for a party. It sold for $29.76, and it was listed in March. This Chico's shirt, size large, it was a non-iron and it was linen. It sold for $27.81, and it was listed in February. I sell a lot of Chico's, but I typically don't get this much for each item. I sell a lot of t-shirts, things like that. But I guess because this is linen and non-iron, that's why it sold for more. Catherine's, this tunic overlay was watercolor, sold for $28.89. It was listed back in May. However, it was purchased before and returned for buyer's remorse. I'm not sure when it was listed the first time. Here's a brand I always like to pick up when I find it. It's Lily Pulitzer. It sold for $30.24. It was a really cute little black dress. It was listed in September. Gap women's jeans boot cut with a zip fly was listed in June and sold in June for $28.07. LuLaRoe is starting to pick up a little bit for me. This dress was listed in March. It sold for $33.08. It is really cute. It had pockets. I typically don't pick up solid LuLaRoes unless they are plus size. Alright, here's a brand I really want to talk about. This Honey Me Curvy Open Duster sold for $28.97. I listed it in June. This is one of the 100 items that I purchased from a friend. She had over 100 tunics and sweaters from a relative who had passed away. I had never heard of this brand before. However, Honey Me is listed in the drop-down menu on Poshmark. So I was really taking a chance with these items. I paid $1 for this piece, and I was really happy to get $28.97. I probably have 20 or 30 more of this brand listed now, so I think I actually did a great buy. Also, this brand, Aria Collection, it sold within just a few days of listing. It is a gown size 3X. It's really cute floral pattern. So for $32.89, I have a lovely note from the woman who was very happy to purchase it, and she said it was one of her favorite brands. All right, here's another one from that buy from my friend. So In Love is another brand I wasn't familiar with. I paid $1 for this tunic. It sold for $29.47, and it sold very quickly. And so I probably have about 20 or 30 more from this brand. So I'm excited. I think I did great on this buy. All right, this Maggie Barnes tank top travel knit sold for $33.93. It was listed in May. This is a beautiful tunic by Reba. It's a size 3X. I love the color, the pattern. It was studded. It sold for $28.95 and it was listed in May. Quacker Factory with grommets and rhinestones, size 3X, sold for $28.14. It was listed in May. Avenue size 16 capris, they sold for $28.98. These were listed in April. J. Jill dress, size large, it was a mini dress tunic, sold for $31.18. It was listed in January. Lane Bryant, this pair of dress pants, 1820, sold for $31.02, was listed in April. This is a really cute top by CJ Banks, sold for $26.98. It was listed in April. I really love the pattern. CJ Banks is the plus size section of Christopher & Banks. This was a pretty dress barn tunic. It was sheer, creped, overlay, metallic, had a lot going for it. It sold for $28.60, was listed in April. Eileen Fisher linen lyocell pants sold for $28.88 and they were listed back in September. Maurice's sweater dress sold for $27.21. It was listed in June. Selling sweater dresses in the summer. Can you believe it? All right, this is a Catherine Suprema t-shirt, size 1X. I did not expect to get this amount of money for this shirt. So for $29.68, it was listed in February. The only reason I think I got that much was because of the detail right here, the little rickrack, little crochet trim. And I think I have a couple more like that in my store for sale. Here we have a Torrid slip dress. It sold for $36.34. It was listed in May. Be on the lookout for this brand, Loungies. It sold within a couple of days of listing. It sold for $27.02. Isn't this cute? It's like a little moo-moo. Here's a really cute Avenue dress. It sold for $29.18. It was listed in May. Knox Rose, which is a Target brand, sold for $26.46. Was listed in May. It was a size extra large, extra, extra large. Isn't that adorable? Here's another LuLaRoe. It sold for $26.57 and it was listed in February. Had a beautiful rose pattern. I did put Danny on it because I think I went on the website and figured out that it was the Danny style. Or maybe my friend Bridget told me that. I don't know, but it did sell. Here we have a David Meister dress. It sold for $28.44. It was listed back in August of 2022. Look at that pattern. Here we have an Onk casual top, a polka dot red and black casual top. So for $27.23, it was listed in April. Chico's So Slimming jeans, size 16 girlfriend crop. They were lavender. Sold for $30.99. They were listed in March. Universal Thread. This is another Target brand. This pair of denim overall shorts sold for $32.91. They were listed in April. Westbound is a new brand for me and it's really selling. Let me know in the comments, do you sell westbound? A lot of them are button-up shirts, but this one happens to be a t-shirt. It sold for $27.05. It was listed in March. Westport jeans size 18W sold for $30.72. They were listed in June. Catherine's women's jeans size 28W. They were brown. They sold for $27.28 and they were listed in October. This is a cheap brand by Dots. I did not expect to receive this amount, $26.73, and it was listed in January. All right, now we're going to talk about my Poshmark highlights from the month of June. I wanted to remind you that the number that you're seeing here, $19, is not including shipping paid by the buyer. A lot of the items I'm going to show you sold for $17 or $19 plus shipping, and that is because I use a bot called One Shop, and if you're interested in trying it, they do have a free trial, and then if you'd like to pay for 1 month, there is a referral code in the description box below this video. You'll get $10 off your first month. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what sold. Oh, by the way, One Shop not only shares your closet, it also sends out offers, and it also ends stale listings and relists them. It also cross-posts to Mercari and Depop as well. So give it a try if you're looking for something new to add to your business model. Alright, here we have a pair of Catherine shorts, and they were embroidered and they sold for $19. They were listed in May. Ariat trousers, these were boot cut. Yay! Just ignore that. That's my phone going off. That's YouTube. Ariat trousers, boot cut. They sold for $26. Catherine Suprema pants. These are comfort pants. I've been selling a lot of these lately. They sold for $19. They were listed in February. So those are really cute Chico's Travelers tank top. It was a zigzag pattern and it was travel knit as well. So for $19. That was obviously an offer that was accepted. Susan Graver, this was listed in July of 2022, sold for $17. Alright, Lane Bryant, this jacket was really cute, floral, sold for $28. It was listed in September. Apartment 9, asymmetric rayon spandex dress. Sell a lot of this type of dress. It sold for $17. It was listed in May. This is a really cute Chico's easy wear top. It was asymmetric as well. Asymmetric seems to be really popular right now. It was listed in April and it sold for $15. Another pair of Susan Graver. These are really cute lightweight pull-on capris. They sold for $19. They were listed in October. Woman Within, this shirt sold for $21. It was listed in December. I believe it was new with tags. Yeah, it was new with tags. I think I picked one up like this today actually at the thrift store, different color. Ooh, look at this. Creepy Crew, Disney, Nightmare Before Christmas, sold for $17. This is a really cute sweatshirt. It could also be a night shirt. I listed it way back in June of 2022. Kato, women's top, 22W, 24W with a flutter sleeve, sold for $17 and it was listed the same month, June. Avenue, top size 22-24, sold for $17. It was listed in May. That's a really pretty top. Actually, I wore this top. This was mine. This is one from my personal closet, and I got tired of wearing it. This Kato top, size 22W, 24W, with a split sleeve. It sold for $19. It was listed in February. I love selling townscape items. This is by Christopher and Banks, and it was size large. It sold for $17. It was listed in March. Talbot's, this shirt, button up, sold for $17, and it was listed in May. Alfred Dunner, denim jacket with rhinestones and embroidery. I was like, where is the rhinestones? Where is the embroidery? I don't know. Probably around the collar. I don't know. I don't see it. Is there somewhere? Oh, there it is. There's the embroidery right there. Okay, so it's over $17 and it was listed in January. Believe. This was by Sonoma, sweatshirt with embroidery, sold for $17. Was listed in January. Another pair of Susan Graver pull-on pants. They were listed in May. They sold for $18. Mac Studio. Mac Studio always sells well for me. Sold for $20. It was a size large, and it was listed in September. It took a while. Cable Gauge 3X cardigan, $17, and it was listed this month. I believe actually that this one was out of the closet of my friend's aunt when I went and bought all those cardigans and tunics. I'm almost positive that's where that came from. Alright, Chico's slimming jeans, capris, sold for $17. They were listed in April. Another LuLaRoe, an asymmetric, this looks like a Carly dress. Yes, sold for $17. It was listed in June. This is a vintage Ronnie Nicole top called an Oneida, and it sold for $19. It was listed in November of 2021, so it's stuck around a while. And look, it has these beads at the bottom. Can I show that? Isn't that cute? Took a long time for that one to sell. Tommy Hilfiger dress, extra extra large. It was listed in September, sold for $19. This is a Lane Bryant, like a slip dress. It was listed in December, sold for $19. Women Within pants. I love these pants. I have several pairs. Yellow, pink, blue. These sold for $19, and they were listed in January. I think I bought about 3 or 4 pair all at once. Another pair of Chicos. These were really stretchy, comfortable pants with elastic waist, like a watercolor pattern or heather. I don't know what you want to call that. Anyway, it sold for $17, and it was listed in January. Summer Love by American Eagle sold for $20. This was listed in May. Here's another pyramid. Guys, you know I showed you the other pyramid. Well, this is a dress. It did not stick around, maybe a week, if that long. Sold for $28, and it was listed in May. Gloria Vanderbilt slimming shorts. It's the only Gloria Vanderbilts I ever carry. These were Skimmer Amandas, and the slimming ones are the only ones I carry. So for $17, they were listed in March. Just can't sell the other Gloria Vanderbilts. Land's End women's dress. Everyone loves Land's End. It sold for $17, and it was listed in June, same month. Puritan men's shirt. This was a camp shirt with a car on it, and it sold for $25. Was listed in October. CJ Banks. This was a really cute zip-up jacket. Sold for $19. Was listed in August of 2022. Coldwater Creek skirt. It was geometric and lined. It sold for $20, and it was listed in June. Ruby Road. I think I'm going to start picking up more Ruby Road. I did today. They were green denim with metallic thread and some beads. Sold for $17. They were listed in October. Picked up quite a few Ruby Road tunics today. Allison Andrews. This is not something I would normally pick up. It was just a 3X sweater, sold for $17. It was listed in April. I don't see that much in my area. New York and Company, $17 for an extra large tunic, and it was listed in January. I noticed that New York and Company is starting to pick up for me a little bit. Quaker Factory. I showed you another Quaker Factory on eBay. This one sold for $19, and it was listed in May. Maurice's. This was a 1X with crochet and keyhole, sold for $17. It was listed in December. Democracy Absolution jeans sold for $17. They were listed in May. This Harry Potter dress, I don't know, I just picked it up. Harry Potter always seems to do really well for me. So for $20, it was listed in November. quiz. Never heard of this before. I got it because it was a patchwork. I felt like it could be patriotic. It was a 2X. It was in good shape. Sold for $17 and it was listed in October. Talbots, this sweatshirt with hummingbirds on it. They were embroidered on. Sold for $17 and it was listed in April, so it didn't take long. And Styling Company, this asymmetric crochet top, sold for $17. It was listed in May. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. I hope to see you on my next video. Take care now. Bye.